Thank you all for joining me today. I will be playing Elden Ring. Let's get started. Alright, we're gonna do Mount Gilmere. I need to do something here. Hermit Village. I don't know where the Hermit Village is, so let's just explore around. Anyways, community service. Old school. So yeah, we shared another school for the first year. And it was interesting. So, since there's going to be, twice as many people at the school, they actually had to separate us into different times. So, people who normally, they had to cut down how many hours we'd be at school for. We were there for like 2 less hours a day. So we shortened all the classes, and we actually learned less than we should have. But, I should probably go back to the fire. So yeah, the people who were originally going to that school, they were there in the morning, we were there in the afternoon. So I think they were like 6 to 12, we were like from 1 till 7. And it was actually pretty nice in high school being able to sleep in and do stuff, get up late. There's always been, the studies that students should not be, I guess, doing school as much. Not as school as much. They should be able to sleep in more because students just need more sleep. Level up. What do we need? Endurance, intelligence, actually. I need to be smart. I need 32 intelligence. Anyways, yeah, it felt nice, only having to do. It was less school, but it felt nice being able to sleep in for school. Even, basically the whole day was away. We couldn't have a part-time job. We could have a weekend job, but not during the week. Then, I'm not prepared. I guess I'm somewhat prepared. Did not expect this fight. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, so I like that piece of wood floating up in the air. Yeah, when I was at when I was at the first school, we had I would volunteer at a place called the Knights of Columbus. It was a Mennonite fish fry. They would do it like once a month for make money. Now be a busboy. I would get dishes. I don't think I'd serve. I was just the cleanup. I might clean dishes, but that is usually done by someone to actually get paid. I was interact with the customers and take their dishes in, maybe bring them drinks. Normally, you wouldn't actually do anything with the drinks since there was a bartender and they would actually pour alcohol. That was what? That would be 2008. I was like 14 at the time. Maybe 15. Can't handle alcohol when you're that young. At least not here. You need a bartending or a liquor license. So I do that, once a month, first Friday every month. Get a bunch of good experience in doing low-level work for free, but for essentially as a charity. Yeah. Community service, it's essentially just charity labor. I'm gonna die. I couldn't get up, yeah. I would not prepare for that fight. So, yeah, community service. I would just go there once a month. It was pretty nice because they would also feed me after, and I could have as much pop as I want from the bartender. Got to know him pretty well. If possible, get to know a bartender. They are generally great people. When there was hilarious. And then while, I wasn't, serving or cleaning, but talking with the other people there. They're like everyone was over the age of 65, I want to say. But old people. So I got to talk with the old ladies who were the cleanup crew as well. It was just me and two other old ladies, and then all the chefs and people who did dishes were. They were men, but I guess that doesn't matter. Oh, God. Yes. I don't think I can do this right now. Anyways, let's just get past this. Am I being invaded now? Bloody. There's just so much going on everywhere. Alright. At least I can talk during this. So yeah, that's what I did for the first year when I was at the end of school. And then after that, or during the summers, I would go and so there was this thing, there's a computer camp for kids. I went to that when I was in public school. It was fun to go to. Called Bit by Bit. It's hosted by the local university of that area. There's some damage around here. That's a wolf. Okay, just too close to the fire or something. Anyways, I hate these things so much. I can't jump. Still can't jump. There we go. Can't look at the map in combat. So yeah, it's called Bit by Bit. It was Cure Camp where it teaches, kids, I want to say low level of, good computer skills. I don't know where the village is. I'm gonna have to look at the map. Level up. Nope. That's it. That's the ruins. Catacombs. I don't know what I'm looking for. Give me a moment again, I guess. Hermit Village. Southeast of the volcano. Okay. Around the shack that's around here. So, oh, I have a key now. I can go do something I missed a while ago. That's just north of here. Anyways, Bit by Bit computer camp for kids, teaching them low to medium level computer skills. There'd be stuff like, they had a thing called robotics, which was just like a kid's tutorial with like a Lego brain, quote unquote. Okay, just get OBS back up. You could program it to do room entry things. It basically had a coding thing, which was just drag and drop and like on a loop thing that had if for certain conditions that would have to be met before I do that. So like one of the things, it had some sensors, it had some like on commands or some buttons. There was like a visual sensor, an audio sensor. I think 2 buttons that came with it. So you could program it to do something like a sound, or when something good came close to its camera, or the laser and the eye thing. These things. Oh, basilisk, awful creatures. Didn't know how they would make them worse in this game, but they did. So yeah, you could, it also had a bunch of motors, so basically you'd like, or a common thing people do, they would like put a motor on the left wheels and motor on the right wheels, you know, and have it turn by, or go straight by holding forward, turn by holding 1. Or they like program to always go forward, and if you press the button, it would go reverse on one side, so you can make it turn by doing that. Okay, I just want to get that finished. And so there'd be a few competitions with the robots, but we'll get into that later. Another thing that they would have there is, I guess, let me describe this a little bit better. They divide into 2 levels, everything. There is a beginner, intermediate. So beginner level, and I'll describe it with them. So they had like a programming, and then so they had programming for beginner and then intermediate. Beginner would be stuff like drag and drop. So I think they did Game Maker mostly, but in later years they started using Scratch. And if you know those like applications or languages, they're mostly just drag and drop, and you can make easy programming stuff. You know, teaches you functions, loops. But stuff that you can actually quickly see the results of. Now, what sort should I do? With the advanced stuff, they had something called like turtle art, which would be like the thing you do on the first day, and it's basically just a set of like already pre-written procedures that you'd have to, you know, learn how to use, and you'd make art out of it. So you tell it like go forward, you know, so many pixels, and then it would make a line, or you have to be like tell it to put the pen down and make a line, and you do that over and over then until it drew something you wanted. Oh no! Oh, I'm dumb. I'm already poisoned. I rolled in it. So now it's on my clothes. Oh, everything's awful. Anyways, yeah, the first thing would be turtle art. Then I remember one year they had they're teaching you like how color works with programming stuff, and it's pretty jarring. Not bad. It's pretty jarring to learn. There's different, you know, color